नमस्कार. लक्षवेधी या बृहन्महाराष्ट्र मंडळाच्या दुसऱ्या सत्रात मी श्वेता चक्रदेव तुमचं हार्दिक स्वागत करते. आज आपण बोलणार आहोत आदित्य देशमुखशी. आदित्य सध्या US नेव्हीमध्ये पायलट म्हणून काम करत आहे आणि तो आपला मराठी मुलगा न्यूजर्सीमध्ये लहानाचा मोठा झालेला आहे आणि आज तो आपल्याशी अगदी मनमोकळ्या गप्पा मारणार आहे. वेलकम आदित्य, तुझं स्वागत आहे.
Hi, yeah.
मस्त. हाऊ आर यू डुईंग?
Good. Excited to be here.
आर यू ॲट युअर बेस? कुठे आहेस तू आता?
मी आता कॉर्पस क्रिस्टीमध्येच आहे आणि ते पायलट ट्रेनिंगचं संपतोय ऑगस्ट 1st ला आणि मग नंतर जॅक्सनला
ओके. ओके, नाईस. आदित्य, तुझ्याबद्दल सांग ना आम्हाला. आम्हाला तुझ्याबद्दल फारसं माहिती नाहीये. तुझ्या लहानपणाबद्दल सांग, तुझ्या थोड्या बॅकग्राऊंड बद्दल सांग.
हो. स्टॅटन आयलंड न्यूयॉर्कमध्ये वाढला आणि मग साऊथ जर्सीला आपण सगळे मूव्ह केलं. मला एक भाव आहे, एक बहीण आणि मी न्यू जर्सीमध्ये राहिला आणि जस्ट काय मिलिटरीचा एक्सपिरियन्स नाही ऑब्व्हियसली. फॅमिलीमध्ये म्हणजे मा आणि पा इंडियामधून 90s मध्ये न्यूयॉर्कला आलाय आणि मग हो न्यू जर्सीमध्ये वाढला आणि जस्ट सगळं एक्सपिरियन्स केला. म्युझिक, स्पोर्ट्स, सॉकर, टेनिस खेळला मित्रांबरोबर. Violin, guitar, saxophone, असं so different background ते म्युझिक, स्पोर्ट्स सगळं सगळं केलं तिकडे.
नाईस. सो आदित्य, जेव्हा मुलं साधारण एंड ऑफ मिडल स्कूल किंवा ॲट द स्टार्ट ऑफ हायस्कूल करिअरचा विचार करायला लागतात की आपल्याला पुढे काय करायचंय, जनरली भारतीय मुलं टेककडे वळतात किंवा हेल्थ केअरकडे वळतात. तर त्यावेळी तुझ्या डोक्यात काय चालू होतं की तुला कोण व्हायचं होतं?
Well, actually, माझ्यासाठी soccer खूप big focus होता माझ्यासाठी. मग असं college soccer, like I wanted to do that, and then maybe professional soccer त्यांच्या पुढे. पण असं काय ते low probability chance आहे. So तेव्हा middle school मध्ये होता असं माझं वाटलं. पण once I got to like middle school, high school, दुसरे options, like I was undecided basically when I was applying to colleges. सगळे मेजर्स केले. पॉलिटिकल सायन्स बघितलं, मेडिसिन बघितलं, बिझनेस, इकॉनॉमिक्स, असं like दुसरे मेजर्स अप्लाय केलं दुसऱ्या कॉलेजेसला. सो सेट नाही होतं, पण तेव्हा मी लहान होतं असं आर्किओलॉजिस्ट, ऍस्ट्रोनॉट असं काहीतरी होतं.
ओके. ओके. मग नेव्ही, when did Navy come in the picture?
Well, माझा भाव, he was looking at the military academies actually. So त्यांनी तेव्हा तो कॉलेजला अप्लाय करत होता. त्यांनी वेस्ट पॉइंटला व्हिजिट केलं ते आर्मीचं अकॅडमी न्यूयॉर्कमध्ये आणि तिकडे त्यांनी समर प्रोग्राम केला आणि माझ्या मा बरोबर आपण व्हिजिट केलं आणि सगळं बघितलं आणि असं माझा इंटरेस्ट स्टार्ट झाला. पण he didn't end up like pursuing that career path, but asa maza, I was like, oh, maybe I'll like take a look at it. So तेव्हा मी junior high school मध्ये होता. मी Navy च्या summer program ला गेला आणि I loved it. I thought it was awesome. सगळे लोक, like everyone was great, very like something, respected all of them.
Yeah.
And it was just a very honorable thing, and it just started my interest for that.
सो कुठल्या प्रोग्राम, म्हणजे व्हॉट वॉज युअर फर्स्ट इंट्रोडक्शन विथ नेव्ही? म्हणजे तो जो प्रोग्राम यू मेन्शन.
Oh, they summer programs. Yeah. So it's like so and like June of 2018. So my junior year to end, I went there. Asa ek week program ahe. It's like a immersive. So you stay there for 7 days, and basically they take you around, do these other physical activities like endurance course, obstacle course. You live in like the dorms where the midshipmen live. So that's like just like immersive experience ahe. So you get to like see kind of everything.
वाव, that's amazing. आणि हा बऱ्यापैकी कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह असतो हा प्रोग्राम?
Yeah. असं application ahe process आणि मग सगळ्या regionचे just like only a few can go, just because the application pool is very big for that. So I was super fortunate to be able to even go to that. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's good to know. म्हणजे जर कुठल्या मुलांना इंटरेस्ट असेल तर they should look into it. आणि how
Yeah, definitely.
they should look into it?
What was that?
How early the application process
How
starts?
early? I mean, definitely if you're looking at seriously sophomore, junior year high
Okay.
school. Just because I mean, I know we're gonna probably talk about it later, but just application process to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
go, not, it's just difficult. It's long. So
ओके ओके सो तू त्या इमर्सिव्ह प्रोग्राम मधनं घरी आलास आणि देन
hmm,
यू वर इम्प्रेस्ड आणि यू थॉट दिस इज समथिंग आय कुड डू
right. Mhm.
मग नंतर तू लगेच आई बाबांना सांगितलंस का की आता आय थिंक आय शुड गो इन नेव्ही
हा सांगितलं की असं मी अप्लाय करणार आणि पण like I kept my options open. So like मी Naval Academy आणि Air Force Academy ला apply केलं आणि मग पण दुसऱ्या colleges, like Georgetown, like असं Ivy League आणि Rutgers चे आणि दुसऱ्या schools ला पण apply केलं असंच because I wasn't like just that. I wasn't sure if I was set on that on खूप interest होतं. So I was like I'll apply there and I'll apply other places as well just to keep my options open.
राईट अँड देन यू चोज टू जॉईन दिस अकॅडमी
Yeah. So I got the Navy one and the Air Force application. So then it was just deciding Air Force to Colorado Madeje Academy. And I was like, I want to stay East Coast, probably close enough to home, but far enough away. So there's some separation. So yeah.
ओके दॅट्स फेअर इनफ सो आई बाबांची किंवा तुझ्या फॅमिलीची रिॲक्शन काय होती
Coop support with that, honestly. Like they were super, supportive. Panasakai experience not yet, right? So, I mean, like military's experience, that was kind of, I think, Masati told us scary. Like, oh, like I don't know what I'm really sending me into. Uh, as a pa, he was like all for it. He was like, "Oh, go do it. Like that'll be fun." Also, when he was in India, I remember telling him he wanted to be a pilot in India. Air Force one day, fun. His mom wouldn't let him when he was over there. So yeah, he's kind of living through me with that. But yeah, खूप supportive होता आणि पण just काहीतरी असं आपण both होतो. Like let's get some experience. Let's see if we can find people who can help us with just navigating as a military, it's a lifestyle kasa hai, any, deployment kasa, like, different things like that where we didn't really know what was there.
Did you find any people?
Yeah. So actually one of my friends from middle school, I was friends with her kind of growing up. Her dad and my dad ended up being good friends. So Army Mode Hota, so he was able to West Point Lapangela. So in terms of like the military academy experience, he was able to like asa sangitla like asa hey like summer made and this is how the school year goes and afterwards the transition so super helpful with that.
This is so interesting. So आम्हाला या ऍप्लिकेशन प्रोसेस मध्ये कॅन यू वॉक अस थ्रू इट की कशी ऍप्लिकेशन प्रोसेस असते कुठल्या वर्षी सुरू होते इन युअर हायस्कूल आणि जस्ट वॉक अस थ्रू इट
Yeah. So असं ते summer experience application आहे ते junior year to high school sa endla kela. So that actually helped because that was the preliminary part of the overall process. So as the summer experience a mandatory kanaya hai but it's like the application Tetasati adds on to the application for the academy. So main requirements are there's same like common app sarka essays any questions any mug. The different thing is you need nominations from like congressman or senator or even like vice president so for Navy I applied there's separate application processes for congressmen so asa dusre essays ahead Betchasati animag interview process panahe. So basically you'll go in. I remember Congressman Sati or Senator Sati, we went into this kind of college building and there are I think at least 100 plus people in there interviewing like just students like me and there's different rooms with different panels of retired military who are associated with the senator's office, and then they're interviewing you with, to make sure you really want to be there. Because that's couple cases here where like the parents force their kid to apply, so kind of divvying out, making sure like, like I want to go there, so. And then vice president, I actually got that for Air Force, which was super weird, but that was just like the online application केलं
Oh,
आणि मग
wow.
असंच केलं. Interview process त्याच्यासाठी नाही होतं, पण
Hmm.
congressman आणि senator साठी it was like long application आणि मग त्याच्या झाल्यावरती there's interview process. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
कॅन आय आस्क यू क्वेश्चन सो तू जेव्हा हे ऍप्लिकेशन प्रोसेस करत होतास तेव्हा तू नॉर्मल ऍप्लिकेशन नॉर्मल कॉलेजेसचे ऍप्लिकेशन पण करत होतास राईट बिकॉज
Oh,
यू आर
oh,
कीपिंग
oh.
युअर ऑप्शन्स ओपन व्हॉट
Yes,
वॉज
yeah.
गोइंग थ्रू व्हॉट वॉज गोइंग थ्रू युअर माइंड ऍट दॅट टाइम की कदाचित मी मिलिटरीमध्ये जाऊ शकतो कदाचित मी नॉर्मल कॉलेजमध्ये जाऊ शकतो व्हॉट वॉज गोइंग थ्रू युअर माइंड ऍट दॅट टाइम
Yeah, honestly, it was like this would be awesome, us a program up on there's so many applicants, so many regions, and most like I experienced like a connection na hey Naval Academy, like Air Force Academy, like as a I don't have any relatives, obviously, who went, and a lot of the people who go are, have some association, at least, but that's changing now. But I guess my mindset was, let me apply, let me do everything. It would be great. But also, I don't want to just put all my eggs in one basket and put all my efforts there. So then, I would have been fine with going to a different college. And asa, those colleges up on like ROTC, Sarkate program ahe, where you still go to normal school, but after that, there's a way to become an officer. So
राईट
uh,
राईट
that was an option as well.
या
So
टेल मी अबाउट द डे ज्या दिवशी तुला कळलं की यू आर इन
yeah, it's funny because it was like a mixed emotions day because us at the end of senior year hota, right? March, I think. Ani mailmade packet alla ani mag ukadla, mani pabarbar ani it was like the folder for Navy and the Air Force. They both came together of like the application. So I was, super happy. I was like, wow, like this is insane. Because also, end of senior year, like completely, checked out of school basically, and trying to figure out, oh, where am I like actually going? But got it, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then it also hit like, oh, like, am I like actually doing this? So Torasa, this is different, okay. But was so super, super excited, and then just kind of choosing between the two was also a conversation mani power was hala.
Yeah.
So like East Coast, Colorado, and obviously then Chesatia was like, oh, stay East Coast, so fun. It was good. It was super exciting. Just yeah.
मग सो वेन यू गॉट इन बिफोर युअर ऍक्च्युअल स्कूल और अकॅडमी स्टार्ट्स तुमचं काही आधी इंट्रोडक्टरी किंवा ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम असतो का फॉर फ्यू वीक्स और असं काही
So actually, Maza summer senior year Zalverti, there was not really a summer. So it's so Maza Shala June Malay Samtla, high school Tani Mug, late June Malay, you go to the academy.
अच्छा
You check in as a orientation hey, it's called plebe summer. We're
Okay.
basically Sahawik Sati, it's like kind of boot camp esque as a program hey, where they get you indoctrinated
Yeah.
and yeah, just from civilian lifestyle into military lifestyle, like training you the whole yelling thing and all that. Also hair pun like shave killer, so like they all this was gone. So the buzz it was an interesting time.
या त्या दिवशी बद्दल सांग ना वेन मे बी युअर पेरेंट्स ड्रॉप यू देअर किंवा यू
Yeah.
युअरसेल्फ ते व्हॉट वॉज दॅट डे की सडनली आता आई बाबांच्या शेल्टर मधनं यू आर
Yeah.
नॉट इन टू दॅट
Yeah. So they called that first day I Day, so induction day. So it's a long line. So the applicants, there's a big process of forms and things like that. So then you like go through this whole building, and then you come back out, say bye to your parents, and then you get put in, and then they shave your hair. It's like a uniform data. I mean, end of the day, la as a oath, like oath of office, to become a midshipman, which is basically like right before you commission. And then Benches Oliver, there was one more chance to see, family. So, the uniform day, also buys monthly on a mug. It was gone. and then 6 weeks पूर्वी they give you I think it was 2 or 3 phone calls.
Oh,
Because आमच्या बरोबर phone काय नाही आहे. It's like you don't have a phone, you don't have any connection. Just you're
oh,
doing your own thing. So
wow.
yeah, so that
Okay.
was yeah. You can write letters,
Old
but yeah,
school.
no, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So no phone for 6 weeks and 6 to 7 weeks, I guess. But yeah, it was a lot. I know my mom she was very emotional,
Of
but
course.
which yeah makes sense.
हा जो प्रोग्राम असतो तुमचा समर
Huh.
प्रोग्राम डज दॅट चेंज यू
Yeah, I think just uh, it's like well, it's funny we call it like bonding through like trauma. I don't know how to say like trauma, but
I know what you
like
mean. I know. Yeah.
but yeah, it's like tough experiences, bring you closer. So I think camaraderie to us at the aspect is
Mm.
built up with the your fellow people you go through it with.
Mhm.
Honey, just I guess perspective like okay, like this is what I'm actually getting into.
Mhm.
In terms of military, in terms of like focus and how this is not normal college, obviously. Even though once you get to the academic year, it's similar, but
Mhm.
your first year, I will say, is very different.
Mhm.
Just because it's a very like upper class are kind of on you, like even during the academic year, it's a very strict
Yeah.
for you in terms of time off and like study hours just to get you they're basically trying to set you up for success in this military lifestyle and program
Mm.
to make sure because if like you can't do it in the first year then it's better to know you can't do it get out then push yourself so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. Wow.
yeah that's crazy
This is so
a lot
cool.
of memories from that summer yeah.
पण मग आफ्टर दॅट तुला थोडे दिवस घरी जाता येतं का बिफोर द ऍक्च्युअल स्कूल स्टार्ट्स
No, also at the end of Leaf Summer Parents Weekend month where like yeah, so that weekend right before they start the academic year suruhata, they Mapa, they Annapolis Lale, we were able to have like a weekend, just kind of like chill out before the academic year. But Garina though, it was like you had to stay there
या
into the academic year.
आय कॅन सी की तुम्हाला फोन बरोबर
No,
नव्हते
but
गोइंग
yeah,
थ्रू द एक्सपिरियन्स टुगेदर
yes, like the hardship,
या
getting yelled at,
या
doing all this other stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, the brotherhood that kind of
yes,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
of course. आणि I'm sure you have met some amazing individuals in your journey so far.
Mhm.
सांग ना आम्हाला तुला भेटलेली काही वंडरफुल माणसं and maybe memorable experiences.
Yeah, so it's Tamami apply karta hota, it was like, oh, it's going to be, all this type of person going here. Like, obviously, Maratitsa, I was not expecting anybody like me, like really there. But it's a lot more diverse, or it's like getting a lot more diverse in terms of like the kinds of people there. So like Saglekade, like there was people who were prior in the Navy, like enlisted side. So then they came over. So hearing their stories of, these were people who had, some of them had served in Afghanistan and Iraq, and then, I'd done a little bit there and then come over here. Just perspective, I guess, of like, they've done all this stuff and they're super grateful to be here. So just being more like, wow, okay, this is a really good opportunity, even when it sucks, and even when it doesn't seem great, but it's that, and then just other folks who were, some of my friends, they tried applying there for 2-3 years in a row.
Oh.
So just it's like, yeah, like I was fortunately able to get in first time, which I was like super lucky. So I was like, okay, this is, again, just great opportunities. But these people are great. Just
Yeah.
hardworking, like driven. It was the same kind of thing with a summer program with the midshipmen that were running the program. So, खूपच respect for that त्यांच्यासाठी. Like it was very driven, like the mentality that I was like, wow, this is something good to strive towards. And those 3 countries, it's upon exchange students hote, so just seeing them from like Japan, Spain, like South American countries, Asasaka. So like very different backgrounds, beliefs, not just, one side or the other. So that was good to interact with and see how people view the world.
आपण एकदा बोलत होतो तेव्हा तुम्हाला म्हणाला होतास नेव्हल अकॅडमीचं काहीतरी सेलिब्रेशन होतं कुठेतरी
ते असं ते yeah ते प्रोग्राम होता सो मी स्पॅनिश मानर होता अकॅडमीला सो
ओके.
असं त्यांनी चार मिडशिपीनला सिलेक्ट केलं इक्वेडोरला जायला त्यांच्या बायसेंटेनियल सेलिब्रेशन साठी आणि असं तिकडे there was like delegates from all countries like Spain, Argentina, Chile, Germany. So us exchange, like we all kind of met up, celebrations, competitions, like running, swimming, asa, and then just going around the cities. So asa, super cool experience. The Hadi Tikreota, and it was awesome.
तू
Very, very
हे
cool.
खूप सगळं इतकं चिलपणे सांगतोयस, बट आय एम शुअर नन ऑफ दिस वॉज इझी. सो जस्ट नो वी ऑल आर सो प्राऊड ऑफ यू.
No, thank you. Thank you.
थँक यू फॉर युअर सर्व्हिस ऑफ कोर्स. मला आय मीन इट्स काइंड ऑफ अ लोडेड क्वेश्चन, पण तुझा आयुष्याबद्दलचा किंवा जगाबद्दलचा दृष्टिकोन बदललाय का? म्हणजे लेट मी टेल यू युअर पर्स्पेक्टिव्ह अबाउट वर्ल्ड or overall life, has it changed now, and how is it changed now?
Yeah, I think just um well, I guess military to aspect love, more like aware of okay, like what's actually going on in the world. How is, what are we doing? Like world events to Sarka. Like I think if I went to normal college, I don't know if I would be as tuned into oh, like China's doing this, Russia's doing this, or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So more tuned to that, but in an overall sense, I think just more. I think a more like open-mindedness and more open world view. I think New Jersey Mother and like obviously Indian parents perspective ahead. I mean it's great. Like very grateful for what I've gotten from that. But also like diversity of opinion tikre asa kup naya hai. So then going to the academy, asa political leading, religious leading to country to sagla like left side, right side, this that like there is everything there basically. So it's conversations, Tensha Berber, and hearing how they grew up and what they prioritize, what they look at. I think has opened my mind to just this open mindedness in general. I think is the biggest thing. Just very not being closed off to one thing, being open to even if I don't agree with them. Being able to have respectful conversations and just doing that. So I think that's been the biggest takeaway, I think,
Yeah.
from that.
Being okay with agree to disagree is such
Yes, exactly. Because it's gonna, you can't please everybody, but also you have to be able to obviously military, you're gonna work with people you don't, and this is everything, but you're gonna have to make life and death decisions with people you might not, have the same exact background with. So being able to work together, I think, is something definitely I've learned.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
But flight school, it's a balance. Like, it's a lot of studying, a lot of flying, it's stressful, very, very stressful. Flight school, it's more stressful than school, I think, for sure. But there's time. It's like, it's a very, like, I know we talked about the schedule, I remember it's like so inconsistent. So you don't know until like a day or day and a half out. But there's time when, if you're not scheduled one day, you can, relax or do that. So
I just wanted to say this. आम्ही जेव्हा हे इंटरव्ह्यूचं टायमिंग शेड्यूल करत होतो तेव्हा इतके बॅक अँड फोर्थ झाले. ही आदित्य इज सो बिझी, म्हणजे मला सांगता येणार नाही इतका तो कामामध्ये व्यस्त आहे. आणि एव्हरी टाइम ही पोलाइटली रिप्लाइड टू मी आणि तो डोंट वरी आपण फिगर आउट करू. आणि आम्ही ऍक्च्युली एकदा इंटरव्ह्यू करायला बसलो आणि बिकॉज ऑफ माय टेक्निकल डिफिकल्टीज वी कुडंट डू इट अँड आय वॉज मॅड अँड ही वॉजंट. तो खूप चिल होता. तो म्हटलं इट्स ओके, आपण उद्या करूया. तर हॅट्स ऑफ टू यू. आणि तू इतक्या नम्रपणे आणि इतक्या रिस्पेक्टफुली यू ट्रीटेड द सिच्युएशन यस्टरडे ऑल्सो. रिअली खूप प्राऊड ऑफ यू.
no worries. Yeah.
खूप छान. मग जेव्हा तुला फ्री टाइम मिळतो तेव्हा काय करतोस तू? हाऊ डू यू रिलॅक्स?
Violin, guitar, vazato, room मध्ये असं I'm trying to keep up with it. Actually, Pensacola मध्ये मी orchestra मध्ये vazato, violin, just like on the weekends. But yeah, मित्रांबरोबर hang out करतो. ते इकडे बीच आहे टेक्सास मध्ये, खूप चांगला नाही आहे पण आहे. And yeah, golfing, hiking. पण असं कधी San Antonio आणि Austin, ते 2-3 तासचं पूर्वी आहे. So going there is fun too.
Okay. Do you read?
Yes, I do.
What
I do.
काय वाचतोस तू?
Ata, reading actually the Rainmaker by John Grisham. Was a reading to it's very like I like that takes away from because flight school to kopats vatstoy like manuals on the emergencies and also reading to it's like relaxing like either fiction or even nonfiction that's relaxing. So yeah, The Rainmaker by John Grisham.
Nice.
But yeah.
Yeah. So पुढची 5 वर्ष, what does it look like?
Yeah, so flight school संपतं August 1st ला आणि मग Jacksonville ला मी move करणार September मध्ये आणि मग त्यांच्यापूर्वी before I start training there I have to go to this SEER school which is like survival and evasion training. So I'll go to San Diego. His pilots like it's a mandatory thing. So you'll do like a couple days in the classroom and then a couple days in like the field. So like out in the wild where you practice like evasion techniques and then like interrogation stuff. Where they'll like interrogate you. So that'll be interesting. But after that, I'll be in Jacksonville for एक वर्षासाठी तिकडे training करणार actual aircraft. So up to this point, I've been like doing the Navy training aircraft, but तिकडे Jacksonville मध्ये I'll be flying the actual plane. I'll fly. So एक वर्षाचा training आहे आणि मग either Jacksonville राहणार की Whidbey Island, Washington ला ते दोन stations आहेत असंच. And then तिकडे like 2-3 वर्षासाठी operational tour deployment असं करणार.
Okay. Wow. Exciting and interesting times ahead.
Yes. Yeah. It'll be good.
Cool. That's so. Do you watch movies? What do you?
Yeah, I love watching movies. Yeah. I'm a big movie fan. Yeah.
तुझं पण आदित्य म्युझिक सोडू नकोस. I know you're super busy.
I know. I need to keep up with it.
Do you have folks?
Yeah.
आपले नेव्ही मध्ये भारतीय लोक आहेत का रे?
Oh, Academy actually थोडेसे होते like very small. I mean flight school मध्ये maybe एकच भेटलाय, so which is I mean expected I guess. But Naval Academy ला असं एक महाराष्ट्राचा पण actually होता. त्याचं नाव Virendra होता. Yeah. But yeah, like 5 की 6 5 की 6 I'll say student, होते. So we actually used to hang out sometimes.
Nice.
So like winter break actually a place like they all got like like an Indian Naval Academy parents group from New Jersey madun खूप होते. So we had like a little dinner in winter break.
So is it like a trend? New Jersey इथनं बरेच जण जातात का Naval Academy?
Yeah, there's थोडेसे states like it's very like New Jersey is big, Virginia. Yeah, different states like applicants to number madun it's like huge. I know I said about the nominations interview like it was crazy how many people were applying for that. So but yeah, I think New Jersey took applicants. I mean, there was a big number of New Jersey people.
Right.
At the academy.
Yeah, I'm all at the we are going towards end of the session. मी कायम काहीतरी खूपच trivial questions मी तुला विचारणार आहे.
Yeah.
Like this or that kind of.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
तर books की movies?
Oh gosh. I'll say movies right now. I think. Yeah, I think I enjoy movies more. Yeah.
Yeah. What is one of your favorite movies?
My favorite movie is Interstellar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
त्यानंतर most favorite food?
Oh gosh.
म्हणजे if somebody gives you a choice की तू हा food item pick कर for that you can eat as much as for rest of your life, what will you pick?
Yeah. That's a good question. I think so, I mean like tandoori chicken or pav bhaji like those two like I love that. Definitely. Yeah, I haven't cooked a lot of Indian food recently, but I'll माझी माँ like email मधून like recipes send कर like okay असं Colombi बनायचं असं pav bhaji.
Right.
So I love that. So it's yeah.
तू आतापर्यंत इतक्या वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी गेला आहेस from all those places, what was that one place that stood out? that you said, "Oh man, this is great."
Like असं militaryचं की like even like academy मध्ये पण
Academy, but in
but
general.
it's yeah oh I think आपण थोडंसं बोललं but the Alaska trip
Yes, yes. See,
yeah
I'm glad.
so
Okay, सांग ना, सांग ना.
yeah so एक academy to like the best part are the summer trainings. So egg summer training, Majasati was Alaska mountaineering. So these Sati, no phone, no nothing, just uh, there was like I think 12 of us and then three instructors. Pun Alaska Madagelo, towards a backpacking kilo ni mug mountaineering. So we went on the glacier and then did hiking on that, camping on there, learning how to do that and then Toroshe Mountain Summit Punkele, like Eastern Alaskan Range Made. But that was the like top three experiences in my life. Just very, very, very learning too, a big learning experience of leadership in that, austere environment and how to not, you're with these people for 30 days and, learning how to, it's easy to get annoyed sometimes with what people are doing or, when you're trekking 7 to 10 miles a day with like 60, 70-pound packs and all of that. But the scenes, like the pictures I have from that are just unreal.
You send me
Very good experiences. Yeah.
मला pictures पाठव त्याचे. I'm
Oh,
really interested. Did you see any wildlife in that?
there was one time. So we were just getting on the glacier. We actually saw some bears we woke up in the morning and saw some like bears around where we had camped last night. So yeah, it was very, very cool. We were like in like once we got on the mountains, not so much just because it's so like, a lot of snow and just we did, not really ideal for a lot of wildlife, just kind of going around. But we saw some
What month
bears.
was this?
This was, I think, July. Yeah.
त्यांचा खायचा सीझन असतो, right? Like all,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading इंडियातली तुझी आवडती जागा. I'm sure you have been to India a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, was a family in Nagpur, so that's like very special to me. But I haven't been in a long time. Also,
Yeah.
India, they Kupats. So for us, like military international travel to paperwork, Kupats,
Right.
it's so difficult and very difficult. But last time we went to like Jaipur and Rajasthan too, like that region. That was very cool. Had some family up there.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, just like Mumbai, Nagpur area, just like family, going around there is very special. So, yeah.
Well, Aditya, I am so thankful to you. And आदित्य, एक प्रश्न असा आहे की या सगळ्या जर्नीमध्ये तुला कधी काही अनकम्फर्टेबल एक्सपिरियन्स आला का?
Yeah, so trying to think specifically, but I think so. Academy Made, you have the midshipmen key students run a lot of the thing, so you were kind of various roles in terms of leadership, mentoring the younger, classes. So difficult experiences, I think for me was the toughest is like peer leadership, ASA experience. So I was put in charge of, these certain people on one or two of my mentees. Basically we're struggling a lot, got in really bad trouble and had to go like basically we're on a board of getting kicked out almost. So I had to like talk with the officers in charge and basically talking to them and seeing like, hey, do you really want to be here? Like having those hard conversations. Obviously, physical aspect is obviously very difficult and there's a lot of difficulty with that. But I think more difficult is just the peer leadership aspect and also having conversations of people who aren't performing well but seem to still want to be there. It's like trying to figure out, okay, what's going wrong? Like, why are you not doing this? Like, how can I help get you back on the right path? And then asking them seriously, like, hey, is this, if you're not willing to put in the work or like if this is not the path for you, like that's okay. It's just better to know that now than later on. So just having those kind of conversations is difficult because obviously it's not easy to talk about that kind of thing with people. So.
Yeah. Well, this was really fantastic. Well, Aditya, thank you for speaking with us today. तुला जसे जसे चांगले एक्सपिरियन्सेस येत जातील, तू चांगली प्रगती करत जाशील, तसं आम्हाला कळवत राहा. वी विल बी हॅपी टू टॉक टू यू कारण it's people like you who are trailblazers for the youth, for the Marathi youth, for the Indian youth, Indian American youth, I would say. त्यामुळे please always keep in touch. Let us know how you're doing, and our best wishes are with you. Thank you for your service, and I'm really, really grateful that we got to talk today.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this was amazing. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. So